Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So as usual, my disclaimer: this video is strictly for educational purposes. Please do not go searching out anybody that I talk about in this video. Don't send them any form of hate comment, threats, or violence. This channel does not support any of that. So there's been this trend that has been going on, and it's basically people coming to talk about like stereotypes about themselves. For instance, me being a black person, I'll be like, of course I'm black, I don't age quickly, black don't crack, of course I'm black, I season my food, of course I'm black, I have rhythm, I know how to dance. So basically you just talk about yourself and like stereotypes about people like you, right? So a black man jumped on this trend, and let's just play his video, okay? Because everybody has been talking about that video. It went viral.
We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course my white friends say nigga. I'm a black dude from the suburb. Of course I dated a white girl. We're black guys from the suburbs. When I tell people I have a dad, they're like, no shit? We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course I have an 800 credit score. We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course my white friends ask me if I can swim. We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course white girls said, can I touch your hair? It feels like a sheep. We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course I said I got it out the mud. We're black guys from the suburbs.
I didn't get that I got it out the mud part. Please, you guys explain to me in the comment section what he could have been talking about, what it means. I have no idea.
Guys from the suburbs. Of course people are surprised when I tell them my name is Chad. And I'm like, what do you expect my name to be? Jamal?
So yeah, that video had people feelings. I'm kind of worried. Black people are like, okay, like so he made 2 other videos to kind of explain better what he meant, or to talk more about his experience being a black guy in the suburbs, right? So let me play those other 2 videos.
Looks like my video hit the wrong side of TikTok. You're not black enough. This isn't true. Okay, let's talk about it. Listen, black folks, if you're not 100% black, you gotta walk around with your receipts. Here's my receipts, 70% black. Mommy and daddy are both black. Mom's side has many generations back, like a half white person in the family, probably because some slave master.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was like mixed, biracial, multiracial. I thought he was mixed, maybe because of his hair. I don't know, maybe there's products in the hair. I don't just know
Stuff. But anyway, if this video offended you, I don't care. All I did was talk about my lived experiences as a black kid in an all-white area. Unless you were 1% of your city's population, you can't speak on this video. Because me and you lived completely different lives. As a black kid in a majority white area, you have 2 options. Either A, you fight every day. Or B, you learn to mold and adapt and get good with fighting back with your words. Hey Chad, you probably don't have a dad. Hey Brad, you don't probably season your food. You see, we can go back and forth. But to be fair to my city, they never made me feel bad for being black. Yes, they threw jokes here and there. Everyone was racist to everyone. We joked with the Mexicans. We joked with the Jewish kids. Everyone got jokes. It wasn't just everyone make fun of me. So if my lived experiences make you feel uncomfortable, that's fine. Be grateful you didn't have to grow up the way I did. But I'm lucky I lived in a successful area. My friends' parents were doctors, lawyers, engineers, so I got to see and be around success. If you don't like my video, that's fine. You don't have to like it. That's just my real life. And if my real life offends you, tough shit.
So he said what he said. Let's play the last video that he made.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this one. So every single year in history class, we learned about slavery. And I kid you not, as the only black kid in the entire classroom, white teacher, white students. Let's say we're popcorn reading, and we're reading Huckleberry Finn, and the N-word comes up. Then everyone turns around and looks at me and goes, ooh, is he gonna say it? Then when there was like normal history class, And let's say the teacher talks about, black people were beaten and all types of stuff. I have people look back. Sorry, bro. Like, sorry.
I don't even know whether I should laugh or I should cry about this thing. Like, imagine being like the only black kid, because he said black people are like 1% of the population where he grew up. So imagine being the only black child and, in class, and when they are teaching this thing, everybody turns to look at you and to make comments like that. I'd be so uncomfortable.
Dude, this is the shit I went through. He knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, so now you definitely know that people had a lot to say. I personally, when I watched the video, I was like, bro, did you have to make this video talking about how your friends use the N-word around you and how they want to touch your hair and say it feels like the hair of a sheep? Like, I don't know. And he seems very comfortable with it. He called them his friends. For them to be his friends, that means he's okay with them doing it over and over again, and they are comfortable with them doing these things to him. And he says it's either you fight or you just learn to cope with it, and maybe like when they come at you with a joke or whatever, you give them back like fire for fire. That's what we call it, right? So obviously he chose the more peaceful route. He doesn't want to fight. He wants to still keep these people as his friends. And I don't know what you guys really, I don't know. Let's just play reactions at this point.
We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course my white friends say nigga. I'm a black dude from the suburbs.
Somebody always gotta take the shit too far. Now when your friends get their ass whooped, cause you let them try it, they ought to come back and blame you. Cause that shit don't fly nowhere else.
We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course my white friends say nigga.
If your white friends can't respect you enough not to use the N-word, they're probably not your friends. Growing up is learning how to cut those people out of your life. And keeping people like that in your life just shows that you don't respect yourself.
He said it all.
We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course my white friends say nigga. I'm a black dude from the suburbs.
No, they don't. I am from Teaneck, New Jersey. Grew up in the suburbs with lots of white people, lots of Jewish people, lots of black people. It actually is the first integrated town, voluntary integrated school systems in the United States. None of the white people I grew up with say the N-word to me or with each other. Y'all have to stop making these suburbs someplace that black people don't actually live and that white people don't know anything about black people. It's not true. And you have to start making cities places where there aren't races. Check out Howard Beach and its history. That's in New York City.
Okay, so obviously this brother that spoke grew up in the suburbs as well, and he's like, well, for me it wasn't the same way. So it's now a question of, is it a black people in the suburb thing, or is it a you thing because you don't respect yourself enough to actually check these people when they say these rate to desist things, right? So that's the question. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section these controversial things that brother said in his video, in the first video. Are there things that can be relatable to people in the suburbs, like you expect things like that because there are not a lot of black people and you don't want to be fighting all the palm color people every day? You want to at least have friends? Or is it because maybe he's too weak? Is it a him thing, or is it just something you expect when you're living in the suburbs as a black person, knowing that it's a predominantly white area?
We're black dudes from the suburbs. Of course my white friends say
Who? Now, throughout history, we have made exceptions, but I have a theory about black people with non-black friends that just continually say the N-word. They just don't respect you. They think you soft, they think you weak, and you not built enough to like stand up for yourself. Cause my friends, they tried that like 1-2 times and it was done. And I would like growing up, I would literally just ask people, if I take you outside of our suburban setting and I take you to where some of my family's from, would you use this recklessly? And if your answer is no, I'd be like, so why are you using it now? And a lot of times it's like, oh, well, you say it and everybody else saying it, so now you're a follower. Even in college parties, I used to be paying attention, like gas when I smoke and all that. Oh, I use the A, not the ER. It's like, nah, it sounds like you know where home is. You know, simply put, I just had to let people know I don't play like that, so you can't do that around here.
So I think this brother actually said it because it's like, are y'all just saying it because it's me, or would you guys say it to someone else? If you won't say it to another black person but you're saying it to me, it's because you think I'm weak and you know that I'm not going to do anything. And I don't know. You see this N-word thing and letting white people use the N-word. You guys know how I feel about the N-word. I don't feel like anybody should be saying it, not even black people, because that word just has too much pain and negativity attached to it. But that brother had decided that that's how he wants to live his life. The video just weirded me out, and I thought we should have a discussion. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Growing up in a predominantly white area, would you rather be fighting this rate to desist people, or would you just suck it up like this guy did and learn to like look the other way and not think of it as something that is that deep, just so that you can have friends and blend in and whatever? You guys let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.